What's up, YangGang? So it was an electric night last night at in LA. Oh my word, YangGang.
I was getting hyped just watching it.
It was just crazy incredible. The energy and the passion of the people out there. Shout out to y'all, YangGang LA. All y'all that made it out to that rally, y'all rock. Oh my goodness.
But they said it was anywhere from 5,000 to 10,000 people there.
Huge.
Hey, we missed it.
Oh man, I do
caught
too.
the live stream though.
But yes, thank you for the live streams that were out there, and you know, YangGang is always stepping up.
Mm-hmm. Even ABC News.
Even ABC News was out. Yeah,
they live streamed the whole thing.
Crazy! How crazy is that? That's pretty good. So Andrew Yang is obviously picking up steam. So we'll get into that in a minute.
If you bring a wave crashing down on our heads.
We are doing it.
You are getting and so if you want to help me on you, then like vote me into office. Challenge fucking accepted!
If there's one thing about us, if there's a camera nearby, you know I'm gonna try to get on it. Cause I sure do like talking about Andrew Yang.
And it seems that people like watching him talk about Andrew Yang.
Apparently so. I don't know why.
Because the CNN interview, and it got 72,000 views. So that's
so far. Yeah, that's what. And that's in like what, 24 hours. So we're getting a lot of traction, YangGang. So
that CNN news clip was featured on Rebel HQ.
Rebel HQ, the Young Turks. Shout outs to y'all. Thank you so much. And you know, everywhere we go, we're getting traction, y'all.
And a lot of y'all asked for the full clip of the CNN interview. Check out this clip now.
Yes, was. Now I'm a Yangocrat. But only for Andrew Yang. I'm only here on the Democratic side to vote for Andrew Yang because I would not give you 2 cents for an establishment Democrat, to be honest with you. That's just my opinion. But Andrew Yang makes so much sense. When Andrew Yang talks, you actually hear the solutions to the problems that got Donald Trump elected. You know, we all wanted Donald Trump to go in and we all wanted him to drain the swamp. We wanted him to be that larger-than-life outsider, WWE superstar. You know he was on WWE at one point in time, doing little bits with Vince McMahon. We all wanted him to be that guy, the outsider. But he's actually just the insider, you know? And the country's only gotten more and more divided. And then when you hear somebody talk like Andrew Yang and he says, you know what, guys, it's not immigration, it's automation. And you think, holy cow, you know what? At McDonald's, guess what? I don't even have to talk to anybody. They bring me my food to the table. I don't have to talk to anybody. You go into Walmart, one person is manning 20 registers because they're all self-checkout. It's automation that's taking away our jobs here in America. That's why Donald Trump won the Rust Belt. He went in like gangbusters and he was like, hey, we're gonna bring all the jobs back. Guess what, y'all? We can't bring the jobs back because the robots have taken them. There's no bringing them back. So what we gotta do is we gotta get ahead of the curve. And Andrew Yang is the only one that's talking about it.
So what would it do for you? What would you do with $1,000 a month? How would it change your life?
You know, I think about that and you know, we pay bills just like we do now, you know, but I would actually be able to go get my oil changed instead of letting my car go 5,000 or 6,000 miles past the date where I was supposed to have my oil changed. I'd be able to actually go get a haircut instead of not being able to afford one. You know, it's the little things like that. All that $1,000 a month will go right back into the community. Man, we might buy some more crap off of Amazon. You know, he's gonna get his cut. But the fact is, it's gonna go to car repairs. It's gonna go to pay for daycare. It's gonna go to pay for food, the occasional night out.
So as you can see, that was a great interview. He's basically getting really good at giving Yang's stump speech with a few of his own little words in there. So back to the rally. It was amazing. It was energetic. And like a lot of the media has started to say, which is so true, is that his rallies are like concerts. And it's true, they really are like concerts.
They are. It's always, and it's growing more and more and more every day. And YangGang, shout outs to y'all for the Q3 fundraising. Right. Y'all, we smashed it. We smashed it. There was amazing. A dude I saw on Twitter, and I don't know if you watch this channel or not, but if you do, shout outs to you, brother, because he donated $2,300 and still got merch on the way. So shout outs to you.
We're about to close out Q3, and we've got some news for the world. Because they're looking up, they're saying, hey, Andrew Yang, his campaign, really interesting, raised $2.8 million in Q2. We're about to blow that figure out of the water. We raised $2 million in the last week alone. People are waking up to the fact that this campaign has the clearest vision for the country.
To continue, as if you watch the live stream or watch some footage of it today, Paget was there. She gave a very inspirational.
Dude, shout out to you, Paget. That was great.
This was my favorite part right here.
The thing is, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, this is not gonna be easy, right? It's gonna be challenging, as we know. But we are freaking up for the challenge. And you know what? Andrew Yang says, when he is being challenged, challenge fucking accepted!
So as you can see there, Paget was really bringing the heat.
Yep.
And speaking of bringing the heat, man, MC Jen, oh my gosh.
Just like a concert.
That was crazy, yeah.
It was great.
You know,
and he had some jokes.
I love seeing him there. That was pretty awesome.
Let's put a little clip of him in here.
Right? And as I got here and I watched that line, it's still going. You see that line for the toilet? That's commitment. That shows us that no matter what, it's humanity first, bladder second. Shout out to all the people in the line. When I say true YangGang, I want y'all to say, that's who I hooked up with. True YangGang, that's who I hooked up with. True YangGang, that's who I hooked up with. DJ, let's go. Put your hands up. Some say, who is that? Hey, yo, you know it's that. All the candidates go home feeling super whack. Yeah, they all done.
And then he introduced another Yang. So Mr. Yang came out. He's known Andrew for 20 years. I mean, just check out this short clip here. We won't play it.
I've known Andrew for 20 plus years. So I too have done the math. 20 plus years. Years knowing Andrew. First off, I'm old. Secondly, what do I hear? There's a saying, across a person's life, which is about 80 years long, you'll meet about 30 to 100,000 people, right? You can look it up. It's just this kind of like give or take thing. So when I say in my lifetime, I've met no one smarter, more innovative, more outside the box, more galvanizing than Andrew Yang, that means a lot. That's a lot of people I've met in my life as a pretty social guy. The opposite of Donald Trump is... I love it. Knowing Andrew, if there was anyone in my life that could crack the code, that could save this country, it was Andrew.
And then you had, as MC Jim put it, the big dog himself, the man, the math, the legend, for real, YangGang. I'm telling you, it was so inspiring. And man, he had the crowd fired up. He knows how to talk to whichever crowd he's in front of. Y'all can believe that.
So if you notice, you watched his stump speeches, because we've live streamed, what, like 4 of them just in the past week. Then you watch the rally and you see it's about the same, but a little bit different. It's more tailored towards the YangGang and a lot more F-bombs, which is so, I don't know, great. It just gets you fired up.
It does, because he knows when and how to use it.
Yep.
He knows how to deliver it, and, you know, properly placed. it can really get a base fired up. You already know that.
He knows exactly what he's doing, and he's good at it.
We love you, Yang Gang. We're gonna get out of the rain.
And we'll end on some of our favorite clips of some new stuff he said, and some F-bombs. So turn it down if you got the little ones and you care if they hear the F-bomb.
My son drops the F-bomb.
It's just
Challenge fucking sucker!
So check out these clips, Yang Gang. We'll see you on the next one.
Like, share, subscribe, donate if you can. Links are all below.
Let me introduce to you the next president of the United States.
To me, Los Angeles. The internet looks like thousands of the most beautiful human beings I have ever seen. I know some of you are like, cable news, I haven't watched that shit in years. All mixed together into this nasty cocktail. And they're like, that is why Donald Trump is our president. And I call bullshit. Because I looked at the numbers, Los Angeles. That's right, I did some fucking math. And what the math says clear as day is that there's a straight line up between the adoption of industrial automation in a voting area and the movement towards Donald Trump in Pennsylvania, Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin, Iowa. And we automated away 4 million jobs, mainly in those states. That is why Donald Trump is our president today. We're in the midst of what experts are calling the fourth industrial revolution. When's the last time you heard a politician say fourth industrial revolution, Los Angeles? Just now, that's right. And I'm barely a fucking politician. How much did Amazon pay in taxes last year? That's right, they paid less in taxes than everyone here in this group. Now, how was that possible? How did $1 trillion tech company pay zero in taxes? And I'm going to say that is not their fault, that is our fault. We have to be pretty fucking stupid to let $1 trillion tech company pay nothing in taxes. Am I right, Los Angeles? So here's the math. 20 billion out. Zero back in. 30% of America's stores and malls close, and the most common job in much of the country is working as a retail clerk or cashier. When you call a big company, you get the customer service line. What do, Los Angeles? You dial 000, say human, until you get someone on the line. Am I right? But in 2 or 3 short years, the software is going to sound like this. Hey, Andrew, how's it going? What can I do for you? It's going to be efficient, delightful, a little bit sexy, apparently. What is that going to mean for the 2.5 million Americans who work at call centers right now making $14 an hour? Do you all know how effective government-funded retraining programs work for the manufacturing workers in the Midwest? 0 to 15%. That's right, YangGang. That's a fail. That's a fail by any curve. Well, the fail chant, that's a new one. My parents are somewhere smiling. I love you too. So the folks in D.C. want nothing to do with this. I know this because one of them actually said to me flat out, he said, Andrew, you're in the wrong town. No one here in Washington, D.C. is going to do anything about this because this is not a town of leaders, this is a town of followers. And he said to me, in order for us to do anything about it, you're going to have to create a wave in other parts of the country and bring that wave crashing down on our heads here in D.C. And I said, challenge accepted, Los Angeles. This is that wave. We are that wave. I'm going to go back to D.C. atop that wave. And they are not going to know what hit them, am I right? I have to say, I'm so glad I had someone with me when this guy gave me this little speech. Because you would think I was making that up, right? You'd think that's some movie supervillain type speech. It turns out it was a DC lobbyist type speech. And they are very much the same thing. So that is why I'm here with you tonight, running for president, and I was 4th in the country in a recent national poll. It's because I'm talking sense, I'm describing the real problems, and I have real solutions that would actually improve our lives and make our lives better. Yes! Yang says make dollars! Thanks, right? So what are those solutions? You all remember the first time you heard about me in the campaign, how there's an Asian man running for president who wants to give everyone $1,000 a month. You remember that, Los Angeles? I want you to reflect on the first time you heard that. Nothing like the first time, right, LA? Where the first time you heard it, you were like, ha, that's a gimmick. That'll never happen. But if you dig into it, you will find this is not an Andrew Yang idea. This is a Thomas Paine idea. This is a Martin Luther King idea. This is an Elon Musk idea. And soon, this is going to be the idea of the American people that takes us all the way to the White House in 2021. This is the YangGang America. Don't adjust your TV sets, it's real. This $1,000 a month in our hands, there is nothing stopping a majority of the citizens of a democracy from declaring ourselves a dividend. Nothing at all. It's been in effect in one state for the last 40 years. And what state is that, Los Angeles? And how does Alaska pay for it? And what is the oil of the 21st century? Marijuana, that's right, Los Angeles. It's not marijuana, you were right. It's technology, artificial intelligence, self-driving cars and trucks, big data. How many of you saw the study that just came out that said that our data is worth more than oil? Raise your hand to that. Now keep your hand up if you remember getting your data check in the mail. Facebook! What happened? Did our checks get lost? They did not get lost. They went to the Amazon headquarters, the Google headquarters, the Facebook headquarters. Oh, they're getting our data checks to the tune of billions of dollars. I say that's our information, and if anyone's getting a dividend, it should be us, right, Los Angeles? We need to rewrite the rules of the 21st century economy so that they work for us, the owners and shareholders of this country. Am I right? And when a company declares a dividend for its shareholders, everyone applauds. Everyone's like, nice job, good job, good job. Makes sense. When Verizon, Coke, Microsoft, all those companies declare dividends, everyone's like, nice work. And you know what no one ever asks? What are the shareholders going to do with the money? Do you think Verizon's like, hey, we're going to give this dividend out, but we're going to follow you home and see what you spend it on? Of course not, because it's their money, just like this is our money. Am I right? We know how to solve our own problems better than any politician, better than any government program. We put this dividend into our hands, and it will begin the trickle-up economy from our people, our families, and our communities up. And I'll report to you all, the American people, how we're doing on a PowerPoint deck of the State of the Union every year. Bizarre theater performance. How many of you have checked out and stopped watching that? Yeah, we got to bring it back to something that actually will help us solve the real problems. We can win this whole thing. I knew the machinery was weak. I knew the institutions were like on their last legs, but I got inside. I got into the middle of the belly of the beast. It's even worse than I thought. They're there. It's like the illusion of efficacy. It's so wild. You get it. Whatever you think is going on, it's a step or two below what you think is going on. I know, you're like, no way that's even possible, Andrew. No way that's possible. Oh, but it's possible. It's possible. That's one reason we're going to win the whole thing. Gang, gang. I am here with you tonight, one of only two candidates in the field that 10% or more of Donald Trump voters say they will support, which means that when I am the nominee, we win the whole thing. And what is the number one criteria that Democratic primary voters have for the nominee? Beating Donald Trump, that's right. They're looking around the field and they're saying, who can beat Donald Trump? Who can beat Donald Trump? Andrew Yang can beat Donald Trump. Yang does beat Trump. Los Angeles. It's like a game of rock, paper, scissors. And if Donald Trump's the scissors, I'm the fucking rock. And you know who knows this? Donald Trump knows this. Donald Trump months ago said this. He cannot wait to run against everyone in the Democratic field. His one fear is that some new figure comes out of nowhere to run against him. And that figure is me, YangGang. Because he knows his attacks work on politicians, and his fear was that a new non-politician that is not full of shit comes out of nowhere. So, Yang beats Trump. Number one, we've got the poll saying I beat Trump head-to-head by 8 points. Number two is Donald Trump's own admission that what worries him the most is a non-politician. And number three is the fact that there is only one candidate in the field that he has not touched on Twitter, and you're looking at him. Because he knows I'm better at the internet than he is. We're going to come here. There was a recent poll, and I get along with Kamala, but I outperformed Kamala in a recent California poll. My experts who looked at the data say that we can win California. Are they right? It's going to come your way, California, in March of 2020, and then you all are going to make history. Yeah, he can win. Yeah, they looked at the map. Because the country is ready. The machinery is weak. And it's time for the humans of this country to take back our government. Am I right? What is this like to you, Los Angeles? This looks like a fucking revolution to me. This is a revolution of humanity. This is a revolution of reason. This is we're tired of the infighting, the nonsense, the solutions that will not touch our lives. Instead, we're going to bring it back to us. We're going to bring the power back to us. We're going to make things start working for us. I cannot wait to get to D.C. I cannot wait to see the look on their faces when President Yang rides in on my white horse. We're going to let the country know that it's not left, it's not right, it's forward. That's where we're going to go in 2020. We have to evolve in the way we think about work and value in our own place, in our own country. And I am the ideal candidate for that job because the opposite of Donald Trump is an Asian man who likes math. Let's make history 2020, Los Angeles. I love you all. Let's make America think harder and win this whole thing. Thank you, Los Angeles. I love you all.
Man, he pooped on me, dude. I don't want him. He ain't pooping on me.
Okay.
Y'all, I love rats, but I don't like to be pooped on.
Okay.
Well, that sounded weird.
You don't like to be pooped on. All right, rat, stay still.
Rats for Yang. I wonder if people think we're really weird.
Okay.
What the?
Toads my goats. Come on.
You don't never know what kind of crazy stuff you're gonna see on grassroots Yang. Hold on, I gotta go laughing. A minute.
I felt a raindrop.
Well, we better get this done.
Yeah, do it. Whose idea was it to put this rat in this video?
Your sisters.
Shout out to my sister.
Shout out to her. Just came out for the YangGang.
You may have seen that on Twitter.
Check that out. This is like the most difficult verbal video I've had in a while.
I don't know why.
I don't either.
We're having issues. Okay, ready? Say it now.
Roll around here sometimes.
Did you see that lightning? Oh my gosh.
What's
Why is that funny? It was really close.
What was funny was the look on your face. You look like you've been struck by lightning.
I have a rat in my jacket too. All right, we gotta for serious hurry.
It's starting to rain. All right, what are we saying? What
The
are we
rat
saying?
doesn't like the storm.
So check it.
Y'all, check out the clip now. Just get out of the frame if you can't handle it, man. This is stupid. Like, what are we doing right now?
Once I get tickled, it's over.
It's over.
I'm either laughing and I'm crying, or I'm crying and I'm crying. I'm always crying.
Where's my turkey leg? Now I can't do it. Why is this so hard? You know how long it's gonna take me to edit this, right?
Yep.
Super long.
We need an editor.
Editors! Calling all editors.
We need an editor for real.
Oh my gosh.
So now that I'm back down here in my spot, when you can see my whole head again. Wasn't it John Yang or? It's not gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. No, yeah, dude. If he poops in my hair. Okay, ready? Oh my gosh. I think he peed in my hair.
Yummy, 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 yummy.